Zombie apocalypse.
What's up, guys? Episode 5 of the Subnautica Let's Play. Alright, so today I'm going to be thinking I am probably going to get some propulsion cannon fragments so I can enter in the Aurora the best way. And then I can get the bed and the prawn suit and all that. Alright, so just looking here. Everything's looking nice. I'm also going to be looking for a battery charger. So what I am going to, and I'm also going to be looking for the modification station. So I'm going to just, most everything today is just going to be blueprints and just exploration. Alright, so I'm going to need 2 batteries because I need a new thingy. Here I have 1. Now I just need 2 acid mushrooms and 1 cup. I don't think I have any. So I am gonna get a new power cell for my CMOS because if you see it is at 50 and I'm gonna be using it a lot today. So 1, 2. Now all we need is 1 copper. Alright, so yes, that is the plan for today. I'm going to get a bunch of blueprints and then hopefully build all of them. I'm also going to build a moon pool. Ooh, I have a radio message. I'll get that. So, I'm going, let's see what's in here. Probably a mobile vehicle, but yeah. Most of the blueprints that you'll find in this kelp forest is usually only sea glide fragments and mobile vehicle based fragments because it's not that deep. And they're very easy to come across, and you can't be getting such good stuff so easily. So there's another titanium. I have so much titanium, but as I said in the last episode, so much titanium turns into like none in like maybe like 30 minutes of playtime, depending on how much stuff you build. Ooh, could always grab this. Never use too many materials. Number 1 rule of Subnautica. There's one more. Anyway, so my main focus today is getting the prawn suit fragments inside of the Aurora. But also, I really want, where is it? Let me, 1 second. Alright, I want to get the ultra high capacity tank, and what you need for that, you need to, what you need for that, you need the modification station. Now that's very good. That's very good. So now all we need is silicon rubber to make is 1. I think we have silicon rubber though. Oh, look at that, I had a battery right there. Alright, then we can, that's perfect actually. Then we can use that 100 battery for one of my batteries and then use the 3 and 3. That's perfect actually. Alright, so I think I have some silicon rubber, but if I don't, then I can just go into the creep vine and just grab 1 seed cluster. That's not too bad. Alright, no silicon rubber. Nothing there, and I do not think there's anything there. Throw in that titanium. Throw in that lead. Now we have so many materials. This is probably some of the best work I've ever done in the Subnautica world. I do have to say that. Now, if you guys were following this kind of guide / let's play tutorial thing, you might not have as much stuff as me, you might not be as good, you might be better, you might be worse. It honestly just depends on your luckiness. So I got pretty lucky, but you can always get luckier. Just looking, that's pretty close. These are all pretty close to being fully grown. So it really just depends on how lucky you get. So you can get really lucky and you can get like all titanium out of like 6 in a row. Let's say you need like 6 titanium for like the multi-purpose room. But, here, wait 1 second. Let me just trade. Let me just put this 100 battery away for a second so it doesn't take that one. Just make the power cell. Then let's just take the 100 battery back. So that's at 87, 81, 36. All right, 36. This is definitely what we're gonna use. Boom. Then we're gonna go with that. Now let's replace it. So, anyway, power cell, switch it out. Perfect. I'm gonna check one thing. Do we have the blueprints for the power cell charger? No, we don't. And then definitely not the battery charger. All right, so yes, we're gonna be going for that. Now let's check our radio message. So just turn this light on, save power. Let's check this radio message, and hopefully there's some wrecks wherever that radio message brings us to. So,
Aurora, we're
it's Sunbeam.
We have a landing site for you. That's
interesting. All right. So about Sunbeam, about
It'll take us a couple of
Sunbeam.
days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish
Okay,
direct contact with
so
you during that
Sunbeam arrives in
we're coming in together.
like 40 minutes
Cross your
roughly,
fingers for the weather.
and there's an island there, and this comes in. This comes right here. This purple tablet comes in handy. All right, yep, that's Sunbeam landing site. Now that could use an entire episode, but we're gonna attempt to squeeze it in one episode. So, anyway, before we go there, I'm thinking to go to this area, Life Pod 13. I know that has a lot of wrecks around it. Ooh, that's very weird. That's a weird glitch. Yeah, so there's not too many glitches, but if there is a glitch, all you have to do is kind of reset what you just did. So, you can kind of realize if you open a locker, like a storage unit, like a chest, you realize that if you're too far away, you kind of get stuck and like your knife is like in a weird area and all that. All you need to do is hit escape and then back to game and then go closer to it and hit it, and that won't happen. That's how you fix it. The glitches in this game are very easy to fix, but then there also are formal glitches that you can purposely do, and they actually affect you really positively, like the super sea glide. I'm not very good at it, so I definitely suggest watching this guy named Salvner. He's a Subnautica speedrunner, and he is amazing. He goes from spawning into a world to launching the rocket in 35 minutes in survival. He does use glitches though, meaning like he uses super sea glide, which allows his sea glide to go two times faster. Alright, anyway, so if I do remember, I believe once you get to Life Pod 13, you make a left and you go like southwest to west, roughly, like somewhere in between that. And then I think if you go beyond, now I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm like 50% sure. Ugh, I am such a bad driver. So I think somewhere in this area there is a huge wreck. I think it's a little down. This is the entrance to the Lost River. Not 100%. Oh wait, no. I think this is it. Oh no, this is the Lost River area. This is for later episodes, definitely. So this is not where the wreck is. Sorry. Wrong thing. I think you might go right to it. I think that's actually what it is. But just to see how helpful this is, we can go easily down here with the Seamoth with the Death Module MK1, but if we didn't have that, we would be dead right now. We wouldn't be dead, but our Seamoth would have exploded, which would have been pretty awful. Plus, also, this area is very hard to traverse around. So, we don't need that. That's a Cyclops fragment. We already have all the stuff for the Cyclops. Yeah, so I think what you actually do, you go, here's the Tree of Life. So when you arrive here, so from the life pod, you're looking right here, you go this way. So like north, you go north. Yeah, I think this is it. If this isn't it, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure if you go north. I think this is where it is. And also, I hope this got help. I hope this is helping for you guys, because if it is perfect, but I kind of have a feeling that you're not getting too much help for it. So if you're watching till this point, 1, thank you. 2, we just arrived here where the that spider squid is. Also, leave a little comment and tell me. Oh, it was like phased there. I don't know what the heck that was. All right. Anyway, so I actually went to the wrong life pod. I just realized, because life pod 13 is the one in the mushroom forest. You actually want to go to the one that's in the grassy plateaus, which I believe is life pod 17. So let's head to life pod 17. We can get rid of life pod 13. Yeah, it's closer to the Aurora rendezvous point. Hopefully by the time we get there, it will be day. It's much easier to look around in day. There's probably a wreck somewhere near us. And if it's day, if you guys are playing right now, if it's day, that's pretty perfect, and you will probably find a wreck around this area. But it's just so hard to see, to be honest. I'll just keep heading here. And also, I highly suggest not missing this sunbeam arrival. It is very important. If you miss it, it's not the end of the world. It won't completely throw off your storyline, but it definitely is quite important. It will give you a really good idea on how to beat the game, but I won't say that until we get to that. I won't spoil it too much until we get to that point. Alright. So, here is the wreck, I believe. I believe this has a lot of good stuff. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Ooh, what's going on? Alright. So, bioreactor, we do already have that. Scanner room fragment, let's get this. Scanner room is very important, and it's quite, okay, 1 out of 3. It's quite overpowered. It's quite overpowered, I'll say that. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, you should be able to enter this beast somewhere. I think that you can go inside it. I'm almost 100% sure of that.
Passing 100 meters.
Yeah.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What is this? Bioreactor. Seamoth. Oops. I know inside there is some good stuff, so just trying to figure out a way to get in here. Anyway, this looks like it's a scanner room fragment. Could always use those. There we go. Maybe there isn't much time. I know there's a ton of wrecks in this area, so let's head over to right here, life pod 17. See if there's some other wrecks. This looks like, no, it's just a mountain. So here's the life pod. Now, you can actually see our life pod, but here, this is life pod 17. You can see our life pod. I think what you can do, you can keep going in, and it gets deeper and deeper. And usually the deeper you are, the more valuable stuff you can get, including fragments. So In this area, you might only find like sea moth fragments and maybe once in a while some like scanner fragments like I was just finding. But then, like in these areas, they're not that deep. So I'll show you what you'll find. Nothing will be too valuable, but it's valuable enough that it's worth it to still get. So here's a vending machine. We might as well scan this. I think we might already have the blueprints for this. I mean, I'm pretty sure we do. Oh no, we don't. Vending machines just give you pretty much infinite food, but it's still not good. It's not as good as just catching fish. So like here's another wreck. We can just keep exploring these one by one. So yeah, you really never know what you're gonna find. You can get really lucky and just find a lot of good stuff. So like, we might as well scan a metal salvage. I don't think I have yet. And it will just give you like, here we go. This you need a laser cutter for. So there you can hopefully probably find some stuff there. But oh, here's a laser cutter fragment. That's 2 out of 3. There's probably one more somewhere here. Maybe over here. Nope. There's something over here. You entering this door? No, it's dead. Need to repair. Alright, so there's another sea moth fragment. No need for that. So that was a pretty good wreckage. There's probably a lot of stuff in here, but you know, just keep exploring, keep exploring. So we're heading to the Aurora Rendezvous Point, hopefully to find a wreckage somewhere on the way there, or close to the rendezvous, the Aurora Rendezvous. But right now, actually, I'm gonna repair this. It's a little low. Yeah, so it's very easy to repair a damaged ship, especially for the sea moth. It repairs quite quickly. This looks like it's a shale outcrop. It's quite interesting. I've never seen a limestone outcrop so incredibly close to a shale outcrop. Usually shale outcrops are found much deeper than limestone, but I mean, you never know. There's cool stuff in this game. Alright, so I do believe that there can be Reaper Leviathans around here, but we're just gonna keep our lights off. And their vision's pretty bad unless you have your lights on, so we should be fine. Here's a wreck. This seems pretty promising. Here's a prawn suit. Grappling arm potentially fragment. What's up to say? Torpedo arm, nice. That's nice. That's pretty good. Now we can just chill around this area. See what we can find. Just really looking. Pretty much all the crates that you can find. Most of them will be sealed off, but what's this? Moonpool fragment? I think I already have blueprints for a moonpool. It'll probably be down here. Yes, I do. I do indeed. Thermal plant, we don't have that. Really just scan pretty much everything you can find. Desk, why not? We don't need it at all, but there's no point not to be honest. Little decoration for our house. Moonpool, don't need that. Consort torpedo arm, another one.
30 seconds.
A lot of prawn suit torpedo arms. So usually, let me just go back here. Usually each wreck kind of has its own, I guess pattern. Where it will oh, here's an entrance. Ooh. I see something that will help us. Modification station. That's nice. Command chair, don't really need that to be honest. Power cell charger, nice. Perfect. Looks like we need a laser cutter to get there. Ah, dang it. That's where our fun ends. It's alright. We got some pretty good stuff there. That's another either moon or... Ooh. There might be some stuff. A little bit of an outskirts of the wreckage. So this is thermal plant. Yep. And then this is probably another torpedo arm. Yes, it is. Yeah, so you see what I mean by each one kind of has its own kind of pattern where it pretty much has all the same stuff. Here's another powercell charger. Alright, we already have that. But again, we can always use the titanium. Alright, so. Now I know this area is like an alien inhabited area, but there's nothing really to do there till later games, so we can always come back here. But, I gotta go back home. Don't want to die of thirst or hunger. I could have sworn. I mean, I know it was last episode, but alright, whatever. Let's just head back to our life pod. Maybe we can find a good wreck on the way. All I need is stuff for laser cutter. Once you get laser cutter and propulsion cannon, you can pretty much visit every single wreck you find. There won't be any limits quite at all. This looks like a wreck. Here's a wreck. I think this is the one that, we're like 500-ish meters away. Yeah, this is the one that we explored. It's just, yeah. Here we go. I don't think I've been down here yet. Now this is the proposed Degassi habitat. Now you'll get a little, what am I at, 17? Yeah, I can manage. So you'll get a little bit of you'll get an area for this, like you'll get a blueprint for it. Or, sorry, you'll get a mark, like a beacon for it later in the game, and like for a radio message. But it's always better if you can just find it early, because this area is loaded with shale outcrops. So lithium, diamonds, gold, I'm telling you. Like, and also there's a ton of those big lithium things. And there is a base around this area. I don't want to venture too far into it because you can easily get lost because everything kind of looks the same. Meaning you'll have a lot of trouble getting out sometimes. So like I barely went far, so I can easily get out. But you definitely want to be careful. So I'm not gonna really, until I get the direct path to the actual base, I'm not gonna be going down there. So here, I'm just really hoping that this is a laser cutter fragment. That would be pretty perfect. It is! Look at that. That's nice. Alright, there we go. Now let's go make the laser cutter when we get home. I believe you need diamonds for it, but we have a absolute ton of diamonds in our storage. So, we'll go build that. And if you guys see, time flies. It's already at 22 minutes, and it was at 40 minutes when we first got it. So we still have 21 minutes to get to the base. We'll probably leave. There's a lot of exploring to do there because there's a huge alien base on the island, which is pretty much what you need to beat the game. So that is very, very important. What I am going to do now is see if I can find some bladderfish. Here's some. 1, 2. It's one of those things where you feel like you can never find it. They're always there, but you always miss them. So let's just drink these two. It is very satisfying when it says vital signs stabilizing. So let's see, we got down to 9. That's not bad, actually. Vital signs stabilizing. So we might as well get more, because we're only at 50. Thirst goes down so slow in this game. I mean, so fast. It can get quite annoying sometimes, but it's okay. It could always be worse. That's what you gotta remember. We are low on hunger, so I'm gonna grab 2 peepers. But like, that's the thing. 2 peepers give you 60 HP, but 2 bladderfish give you, 20 water. So it's just a little bit of a downgrade. Oops, I clicked off. At least I got one more. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 2. There you go, now we're pretty much full. We have 100 and 105. That's pretty nice. Alright, so now let's make, right here, laser cutter. So we need 1 more diamond, 1 battery, and 1 cave sulfur. So 1 battery, 1 more diamond, which I 100% is the charge on that.
Welcome aboard,
Battery,
Captain.
the 1 diamond, 1 more diamond, and then, yeah, here it is. Look at that, broadsword torpedo arm. We can actually build that, but there's no point to, because we don't have the blueprints for the, for the prod suit. Alright, so now we need 1 cave sulfur, which I think we have, to be honest. Check that. Any cave sulfur? No. Any cave sulfur? No. Alright, it's okay. Find some. It's not too bad to find in the beginning of the game. Plus, in these, let's see if we can find one. And like the little things that those explodey fish come out of, the fish come back into them. Like, they get grown back into them. The best place to find them is in the big coral tube, which is close to my life pod. Usually there's a couple in there, but here it is. It's a giant one. And then these like outsorted kind of cave systems, usually there's a lot in here. Yep, like there's 3. Like, look at that. Now that's efficient. I just grabbed 2 in a second. And there was like 4 there. So I could have grabbed them more. Let's take the med kit. Alright, now we have everything needed. Boom, boom, and boom. Laser cutter. Let's go, guys. That's nice. That's really nice. Alright, so now what we can do, let's actually head back to all those wrecks. Let's put life pod 17, it's still on. Let's get to my sea moth. Things growing nicely there. My sea moth, and this is it. And it was a little to the left of it, I remember specifically it being. So anyway, let's go. Let's see, we have a pretty clean inventory, I think. Yep, only a couple extra materials that we don't need. Here is the Degassi habitat, and here's the wreck. Right here, this laser cutter spot. Now these you gotta watch out for. They are very annoying. They usually only attack you in your sea moth, but they like that. They don't do a lot of damage. They just bump into you, and they can get very annoying. Especially with your sea moth, they do extra damage to like metal and stuff because they eat metal, but they don't really eat human tissue. What can I skin? Anyway, so if there's another thing we need to cut open. It does take quite a long time to cut open, but it is very helpful. And it also takes a lot of battery. Like I just got up 2 things, and it took away 30%. It's gonna take away probably 33%ish, 34. It took away 34%. But it's just so quickly good. Yes, another modification station fragment. Laser cutter. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would there be a laser cutter fragment in a room where you need a... Oh, yes, battery
30
charger.
seconds.
And let's scope.
Print acquired.
Alright, that's data box. Oh, let's go back.
New blueprint acquired.
And then there's that door that you need to open. Shine a little light in there. This door you can just open. This is a very, very good wreck. Ocean cannon, yes. We are just finding everything. And another battery charger, look at that.
Acquired.
We just got 3 things in this wreck. And we don't need to scan that. Alright, perfect. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it, no. And then, dude, that's so weird. Why would you put a laser cutter fragment here? If you needed a laser cutter to get an iron. Maybe for the extra titanium, I don't really know. I think it's just random, honestly. Alright, let's get back and make all this stuff. I think I'm gonna end it there. But first I'm gonna make it all, go to the Aurora. See that sunbeam? Hope I get saved, that'll be nice. Just wanna get off this planet. Right. Oh. Let's do this. Silver and a battery.
Signal location uploaded to Peter.
Whatever. Now, I remember this. This is a very good life pod. It's important. Alright, so we need 2 silver and a battery. And we can make that. Silver and a battery. Alright, that's 2 silver. Now all we needed, do we have an extra battery? Kind of doubt it. But again, we'll do this one too. Get rid of that thing there. Let's see if we can. A piece of gold, nice. I think you need a piece of, I think you need a wiring, I'm pretty sure that you need a computer chip for the battery charger. And I think to make a computer chip, I think you need a piece of gold. Even though we have so much gold. Copper always gives me the tough times. Maybe I can stay more in the safe shadows. There we go, that's a piece of copper. And we didn't take any damage. Nice. Alright, so we can make a wiring kit and a battery. So, wiring kit and battery. And before we make it, we're going to do the trick again to switch it. Propulsion cannon. Nice. We could probably trade that out for the laser cutter for now. Oh, there we go. Now, propulsion cannon. This thing's sick. Let's use it on let's just use it on a bladderfish. Yeah, it's pretty much gone from existence. It takes about 7% a shot because it uses so much energy, but it's so good. It's so good. Alright, so we're gonna put this in our 4 spot, and we're gonna see what it takes to build modification station. That. Alright, so I'm thinking we build the modification station first. So a computer chip is 2 table coral. Alright, so we need 2 table coral. We have the gold. And 2. Now we just need 2 copper. That's gonna be annoying. Titanium. This next one has a high guarantee of being copper. At least if I can find one. Is there one on the edge of that? No. Here's one. Oh. Okay, so the next one has almost a 100% chance of being copper. And then so does the next one. So we just gotta find the 2 little things. 2 little limestone outcrops. Such a pain, to be honest. Here's one. This should be copper. Copper. And if the next one's titanium, then the next 2 are gonna be copper, but the next one should be copper because it does balance out. So if you get 2 titaniums in a row, usually it gives you 2. The next 2 you'll open will probably be copper. But if it gives you 1 titanium, then it will probably give you 1 copper. But then it's pretty complicated, to be honest. So, I believe it was not, I think the last episode that I cut, which I believe was last episode. Alright, this has a 100% chance of being copper, yep. So, last episode, I did make some cuts, and the reason why I made all those cuts was because it took maybe almost an hour to find all of those pieces, and that's just because I was either getting unlucky or I just wasn't looking in the right spot. I mean, I was looking in the right spot, so that's why I made cuts, because I make really long videos in the first place, and I'm not gonna be mean enough to make hour and 50-minute long videos just so you guys can watch me slave over the screen trying to find these stupid fragments. So that's the only reason. Oh, I was holding caps lock. Sometimes I do that. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're holding shift when you do this speed crafting trick. And boom. Alright, so anyway, I was making the modification station here. Let's make a computer chip. Computer chip, you need copper wire, and then that'll make the computer chip. So we have the computer chip. Now we need just 1 lead and 1 diamond, which we 100% have. Then I'm thinking I'm gonna make some good stuff.
Welcome
let's
aboard,
see.
Captain.
1 diamond and 1 lead. Perfect. Now this is a game changer, and I'll show you why. So here, it's a little. It's not a great spot, but it's quite alright. So if you click this, you see you have a knife upgrade, a thermoblade. If you take your knife and combine it with a battery, let's see. I'm not going to do that quite yet. It creates a thermoblade, and what you can do with that thermoblade, it makes it so that you can hit fish and they'll automatically cook. So might as well use that and keep that one. Alright, then also, here, you can make a lightweight high capacity O2 tank. There's really no point for that though. And then the ultra high. Now this is amazing. This is the best one you can get, and it takes 4 lithium. I mean, we have so much lithium, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And you also need to take this off and equip. Now here, boom. So if you see, I was at 108.35 before. Now, look at this. It almost doubles that number. It brings it up by 108. It brings you up to 225. Now that's amazing. That's what I like to call amazing. Then you can make fin upgrades. You can go here. You can make ultralight fins, which is 2 silicon rubber, 1 titanium, and 1 lithium. We have 1 silicon rubber. It was 1 titanium, I believe. And then 1 lithium. Lithium's in here. 1 lithium. Then all we need is 1 more silicon rubber. And then we already have the fins on. So let's just head to that. Which one's catching my eye today? This one. Right here. Boom. Alright, we might as well take the fins off right here. Save a little bit of time. Silicon rubber. Wait for that to be grab it. Perfect time to maximize efficiency. Ooh, we only have 5 minutes left. Alright. There's 5 fins. And then this is what I was talking about before. It lets you swim 30% faster. Streamlined construction enhances swim speed considerably by comparison to regular fins. So, just as a little demonstration, I'm going to be 40 meters away. And I'm going to see how long it takes to swim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So roughly 5 seconds. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go 40 meters away again. Let's go 40, that's 41, 40, and let's take these off. So it took me 5 seconds before, now it's going to take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like 7 and a half ish. That's just how overpowered it is. All right. Anyway, let's head to that Sunbeam landing spot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Second, pair tool 4, or that. Also, when you combine the battery with your knife, it also does more damage. And as I said before, if you hit a fish, it will automatically cook it, so you don't need to like build a base, and you don't need to craft anything. You don't need to like build a fabricator for all that. All you have to do is hit the like flopper. All you have to do is like hit the peeper or whatever, and it will automatically cook it. And then all you have to do is eat it. You just pick it up and put it right in your mouth. It's pretty nice. It's really helpful, but there's nothing that can do that for water unless you get a water filtration machine, which, do I have the blueprints for? It makes large things of water that give you like 40 water each. So that's different. Nuclear reactor. I don't think I have it. I think it would be in interior installations. Or no, it wouldn't. Alright, I don't have it, but anyway, it is very good. It is very good. And you don't have to put anything in it. It will make salt and the water for you. It will just make it from scratch. You don't need to like insert anything. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna build up to my base, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a whole nother room for this bioreactor, which gives you 500. Where is it? Right here. It gives you. What do you need? You need that to make it. It gives you 500. It gives you 500 power, and all you have to do is like put acid mushrooms in it or anything that grows. So you can put blood oil in it, gel sacks in it, and I'm gonna make a farm of acid mushrooms just right outside my house. Not that I even need that because there's so many outside. But eventually, so in my past Subnautica world, I built my base near this island and like 230 meters down. It was not my brightest plan. I just gotta say that. So you might watch this guy named IGP who plays Subnautica, and he built his base pretty close to the void. Like 300, he was like 350 meters down. And I suggest doing that when you get into the way later game. So there it is right there, but we have a minute, so we might as well go to this island area. So you might remember on the Aurora Rendezvous point, we picked up that purple tablet. what you can do, oh, here's a broken purple tablet. So you can scan this, and you can figure out how to build it. And I think it's like, here, this is, oh no, that's not the blueprints for it. There's blueprints for it though. Let's see, does that unlock it? Oh yes, it does. So yeah, it's an ion cube and 2 diamonds. So then, here, every single type of tablet, it takes 1 ion cube to make it, and then like 2 other random materials. Oh wait, 20 seconds.
Indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity.
That's really all you need to do. There's nothing in there until you get cured.
Performing structural analysis.
Alright. Perfect, it's daytime. What the? What's that?
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
Oh, there they are. Yes, come on. Oh.
Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building?
Oh,
Change
oh,
course.
oh
Set
no.
thrusters to full.
Oh. No. Oh, God. Well then. Nice. There goes my only chance of survival. That's down the drain for sure. Well, I guess we might as well explore the space. Ooh, what you can find here is you can find ion cubes and a ton. You can find a ton of ion cubes in the space, and they are very important because one, you can build those tablets. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of data downloads in this area. Yeah, see, attempting translation. So let's go in here. Here we go. There's nothing. You can read this. You can pause the video.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
There we go. Then you can just keep exploring the space.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional.
There's another
Further
one.
data required. Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Platform schematics. You guys can
Your
pause the
best
video if you want to read
probability of
this.
interfacing with this
You don't need to
facility
read
is
it.
achieved
It's
by
okay to read it.
accessing the
Oh,
control room in the lower
okay.
section.
So that brings you to a lower area. So yes, this was the base to the precursors, which were the aliens that lived here a while ago. But then they treated all these leviathans really bad. So the leviathans rebelled, and they killed all of the precursors. But they left the base. Oh, there's like a bunch of bases. Some of the bases have like sunk into the ocean floor. This one was built on this island, so it hasn't done that yet. Anyway, yes, there's a tablet here. This is important. You need this for getting into the area that we're about to be in. But it always spawns there. Like, there's no like doubt on that. It's 100% chance it will always be there. It doesn't respawn though, so yeah, you need to get through here. So we are 70 meters down right now.
Scans indicate the
Let's do
facility's
this.
control room lies beyond this doorway.
And through. And then there's this thing here. This is how you disable the gun, which just shot the dudes. But if you touch it, you'll see what happens. I'll be quiet here.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Yeah, so if you scan yourself, you see it will say infected.
Scan complete.
So,
Bacterial infection in your system is progressing, detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
So anyway,
Background broadcast.
this is done.
Downloading summary to data bank.
Pretty much what you're supposed to do in this game, you are, oh, here's another ion cube. You're supposed to get cured, and then you can disable the guns so that you can launch the rocket. And then the reason why you can't launch the rocket when you're like when you're infected is because then the gun, or like without disabling the gun, is because then the gun will shoot down your rocket. Now it actually doesn't even let you launch the rocket. Like it will say quarantine enforcement platform is still active, which is the gun pretty much, and it won't even let you. So there's no pre-recorded scene where you'll actually see the gun shoot at you and you'll actually die. You legitimately need to disable the gun before you do anything. It would be cool though if you were able to do that. It would also be cool if you had dreams in this game, but you know, that would be a cool addition to really any game that includes sleeping, like Minecraft or something. So let's just head back. Then I think we can head straight. We might be able to head straight to the Aurora, to be honest. So, Aurora's right there. We might as well head to the front of it because we're not too far away. There's really no difference between going to the Aurora at night versus day. The only bad thing, what's this? Is this a uranite crystal? Yes, it is. So yeah, you can also find this. This is called uranite. It's used for somewhat, it's not that good, but it's pretty helpful. I think you can use it to build all that like old fancy stuff, but it's not too good. But like you can still have it. Like what? Let's see what you need. What can you do with uranite? I think you could build a type of tablet. I think you can build a green tablet with it if that's a thing. Yeah. Polyaniline really good because you need it to build a bunch of like upgrades for your vehicles and all that. So that's something good to have. Same as with hydraulic acid. You need hydraulic acid to make polyaniline, but also hydraulic acid can be used. You can build stuff with hydraulic acid alone. Hopefully it will be day by the time we get there, but it's inside and it's firing and stuff. Do we have a fire extinguisher, by the way? Yes. Ooh, that could have been bad. We're honestly pretty set up. We have a med kit. We have like all of our gadgets. Anyway, the only thing that we don't have is water, but I mean we're still 52, so it's not bad. Well, it looks like it's about to be daytime, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's the star, it's not really the sun, it's the star in our star system is rising. That's perfect. Just as we're arriving here, just keep our lights off. Hopefully there's no reapers around here. Oh, really, dude? Why is he here? Ow. Luckily, he can't come on land. He doesn't do anything bad to my sea moth. I will literally smite you, bro. Alright, so these things you can grab. Pretty much just instantly kill them. I think they're so annoying. These are probably my least favorite animal. I don't like that waste battery. and what's this? Oh! You can waste less battery by doing that. That's cool. Anyway, don't think we'll be needing that anymore. Get in the water. Ho ho! It's close, kind of messed up there. Alright, that's gone. So this is it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Sorry about that. That's my siblings. They're very loud. So, this is how you get to the prawn bay and the living quarters. So now I think this is. I don't think it's 1454. I think we have it in our clues though, in our data bank. So codes and clues. 6483 might be that. Oh, oops. No. Yeah, so it's that. We can do that. Let me just get some oxygen. Let's head back. See. Let's go here first. Why not? Pretty sure there's not much stuff besides some PDAs. Oh yes, there is a data download.
Integrating new
Propulsion
PDA
cannon,
data.
nice. Can't do anything there. Just a bunch of lab equipment. But all that, you can pick it up, but it just wastes inventory space to be 100% honest. There's another data download. Aurora black box. So this is where it gets a little tricky. You need to go in here, and then you need to go down here. Now, you look around. You have to go this way, which is really the only way that you can go. But you want to find, yeah, these sparks here, and then that will lead you to this, which is the prawn bay, the legendary. Second, let me just get my. The legendary prawn bay. Now here, you can use these pieces of metal to go on. It can be a little difficult sometimes, but it's not impossible. There we go. So, you only need 4 prawn suit fragments, and there's well more than 4 in this area. Prawn suit Mark III. Most of them you can get without extinguishing any fire, and then the life quarters are up here. I'll go to those later, but here's another one. All you have to do is kind of traverse this area. So I think you can do pretty easily. There's another one. And the last one is right here. Okay. I think you can scan that by doing on this. Yes, you can. All right, and there is the prawn suit, guys. At least the blueprints for it. But we probably have somewhat enough stuff to build it. So then here, you don't need. Yeah, this is how I like to do it. I like to get up on this railing here, which can be difficult sometimes, but it's really the easiest, and if it's not the easiest, then it's the only way. So then you can, there we go. So then that's all you need to do. And here we go. So, there's a PDA over there, which you can maneuver around like this, and then bam. Can do that. Then, you pretty much just want to look in all of these. There's almost a PDA in every one. Some do not have PDAs, though, like the ones that can't be opened. Here's the beds, yes. And there it is, guys. There's the single beds. You can also get double beds, quilted double beds, but there's no need for that, to be completely honest. Oops. storage here. I didn't know that you can actually do that. Right. Anyway, sadly, usually here, we only have 15 shards left, so we are going to want to save it for is the captain's quarters. Oh, medkit maybe? No. Might as well take it though.
Water ration ahead of time will help ensure against
We're not too low on
dehydration
health.
and eventual death.
Alright, cabin 1. That's what we can find here for cabin 1 alien. No. Here we go, maybe. Cargo bay, it's not 1454. 18070. Trying to avoid that. Medkit, yes! That's a dream come true right there. Captain's quarters. Now, what is the code to the captain's quarters? Worst case scenario, I can just look it up if I don't have the blueprints yet. Notes and clues. Notes to self. No lab access, maybe. Alright, so do not have it, but the best thing to do in this scenario is we can just save and then we can just simply look it up. So all you have to really do is go to here. What? Oops. Sometimes happens. What is the code to the captain's quarters in Subnautica? There you go. 2679. 2679. 2679. So 2679. There we go. And we can open it. You can find a PDA, the double bed, and here it is. That is the blueprints for over here.
PDA data.
We'll listen to this. Yeah, there's the Neptune escape rocket, the blueprints for it.
Average long-range transmission delay 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications really offline.
Okay. So hopefully, it seems like that rocket's gonna be the thing to get us home. Alright, so then, all you have to do is trace your steps back. You want to go out the exact same way that you came in. You don't have to go on the railing for this, for going back. Alright, so bam. That was very, very successful. So now all we need to do is go back into here and find our way around, which I believe, which way did we come from? It's very hard to traverse around here. There's a lot of pipes and everything looks very similar. This is, I think this is where yes, this is it. And boom. Then I went this way. Go down here, we already downloaded that, yep. Henry. Maybe it was this way, yep, yep. And just like that, we're back. We got lucky. We just walked right through that. Alright, let's hope that Reaper Leviathan's gone. Looks like he didn't destroy my sea moth. Let's see, did he do any damage to it? He actually didn't.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's right there, though. Might be glitched. I kind of doubt it, though, so let's just... just get out of here as quick as possible. Alright, we are officially done with the Aurora. The Aurora, there's no point for us to come back, besides getting revenge on that stupid Leviathan that almost killed us. But there's no need for that. So we are officially done with the Aurora. We got the blueprints for the prawn suit. We got the death module from the Cyclops. We got all of the data downloads and blueprints. We got stuff for beds, and then that is it. Technically, you can actually go into that proposed Degassi habitat and get a bed from in the main base, but it's probably easier because it's easier to find the one in the Aurora because there is multiple types of bed. We got the basic double bed. I believe should be down here. So here's the Neptune launch platform, the prawn suit right there. There's the prawn suit. Here it is, basic double bed. Fiber mesh and 2 titanium. We have 2 titanium, and then the fiber mesh is, create my example, 2 of it. I think we need 4 of it actually though, because yeah, we do. So need 4 of that, and then bam, we will be in business. Okay. Bam, we're here. Alright, so let's go to our base area. I am gonna leave my Seamoth right here. On the way there, I am also gonna grab a couple of the fishies. So I do have a low health and thirst. This bladderfish. Alright, that should be pretty good. Then all we need is 1, 2, 3, 4. We also got a battery from there so we can make our thermal blade. And our farms are doing really nice. Holy crap. We could destroy 2. Okay. Second. Yeah, that's pretty good for now. Actually, no, it's not. We can go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Then we just have that one little spot. But nice. We got pretty much everything growing. Nice and simply.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Set at 66. 49. Change that. Survival knife. Oh, I timed it right. So now, get out of here. Kill this guy. Oh, he's dead. Alright. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, I think he's dead. And he might not be. It's really hard to tell. No, he's still moving. He's not dead. Yeah, so if you hit this, bam, cooked peeper. Pick it up, and it's cooked. Just like that. But we do have a couple fish that we need to cook. Now let's get this radio message.
Play partially translated broadcast.
That's an alien broadcast.
Subjects designated. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
There we go. That's a little fiber mesh. 1, 2. Do we have 2 titanium? No. 3. Oh, perfect. It's nighttime. We can actually use our bed. 1, 2. Then all we need is our habitat builder. There. 5. I'm thinking we put it right here. That looks pretty nice. Where would it be? Probably miscellaneous. Yep. Basic double bed. I know that I said before that it doesn't really matter if you have a single bed or a double bed. But we're kings, so we use double beds. Oops. Sleep. Oh, that was our first night sleep in like days of playing. Yeah, sleep is not the most realistic thing in this game. You can pretty much go through 24 hours of playtime, which is like, let's just say a lot of days in the game. Okay, 2. And so we pretty much have everything needed. We can also get this, but there's no point for the propulsion cannon. So, we also need a bioreactor and this. But first, let's just powercell charger. So much stuff that we can use. You know what? We need some power. We only have 75. So let's get. We have 3 titanium. 1, 2, 3. 3. We can easily get lubricant. Just put all this stuff back. Oh yes, and also you can put this right here. Let's put it right there. That looks nice. Then bam. So I will be posting most of my videos at midnight now. I will be scheduling them for midnight. Right now it's about like 10 a.m.-ish. So, but I will be scheduling all my videos at midnight because I have a lot of other stuff to do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so I just got the stuff for lubricant. Now all I need is 2 silver. Let's go a little deeper into this area. Let's find a little cave entrance. And let's enter in there. Get 4 silver actually, because I do want the rebreather, and that does also take a wiring kit. So let's just get as much silver as we can.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Whatever. Shut up.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Relax, I'm not just a cave diver. I'm a professional Subnautica cave diver, actually. Oh yes, and also I actually might have the only keyboard that's louder than Mongo's keyboard when he's cranking 90s in a tournament. Like, just listen to this. That's like maybe a fourth as hard as a fourth as loud as I can actually make them sound. It's a little crazy. All right, that's enough, but we might as well get more gold there. It's nice that silver is the most common thing in these things. We can use some oxygen here. So that's 20. I highly suggest this game to you guys. Subnautica is just so fun, and the only downside to it is that every single world is the same. It's just you spawn in like a little bit of varied spots, but it's such a fun game, to be honest. It's so good. Let's hope that I can use another lead, and then hopefully this drops silver. Perfect. That's 4 silver. That's all we really need. Let's see if we can maybe get another silver. What is that? That's so much. 5 silver. Jeez. So if you see, we just went so far, and we haven't gone up for oxygen once, and we still have 60, and we'll be able to make it all the way back to our base without even needing to go up. That's just to show how amazing this ultra high capacity O2 tank is. What do we need? I need 2 more iron kits. Okay. Now, I also need lubricant. And let's see what a rebreather needs. There's also 1 fiber mesh. We have that, and I know that we have that. Put it in here. But I definitely know that we have that. Yep, right here. So that's good. We have the stuff for the rebreather. Now we need this. Now all we need is 2 copper, and then we'll have everything needed. First, let's make this rebreather. And then we just need that 2 copper. Equipment and rebreather. Let's go. So when we're in this area, we can unequip that and put that back on, but when we get close to the aurora, the radiation will take hold of us. And we do not want that. So I think we actually have 1 copper. I think I saw some copper in here. Could have sworn, yep, we do have 1 copper. I think that's all we have. We have 2, that's just perfect, to be honest, but it's like the exact stuff we need. So we just need 1 titanium. 1 titanium. Don't need lead. Oh wait, what am I doing? I was making this. I need 2 more titanium, and then I have that. 1, 2. Oh wait, yeah. I know. I took one of those ways. There we go. Alright, so. Thinking of doing. Let's move this. This is a genius plan right here. Let's move that to right here. Boom. So let's move that to right there. Then let's go outside to this wall, right? Let's go 5. Let's build one of these. Ooh. What if I remove all those floaters though? Ooh. Nice. Can it fit there though? Oh, I can't. Dang it. What if I go like this? Yeah, vertical. I get a vertical. Let's just grab a bunch of titanium. That's exactly what I need right now. Just grab like. Don't need the gold. Crap's sake. Let's just grab a lot. And let's build a vertical connector right there. Then we can build it right here. We can build. Oh wait, no, that won't work. Well, yes it will. Yes it will. Let's build it like that. Then we can build our multiverse room right there. There we go. And we enter there. Oh yes, another radium message. Then we get a ladder. Oh, we need 1 more titanium. Perfect. Oh wait, no, titanium's in here. 1. Always do that. Whatever. Boom. Then in here. Yeah? I'll be right there. Alright, that's my calling. And I will build... Bam! Bioreactor. Let's go. Oops. There we go.
A reliable power
So then here, if you
source
see,
is a critical
you can
step
put...
towards self-sufficiency.
I would say the best thing for us to do is probably put acid mushrooms in it, just because there's just so many. So let's just gather a ton of these. It's probably enough. And bam. That actually might be the perfect amount. Okay, well, I would need one more, but perfect. So now, if you see, it can go up to 575, and it's counting up pretty quickly. But what I am going to do, actually going to remove this solar panel, because we don't need it anymore. And then what I am going to do, build a multi-purpose room right there, literally right above that. So how much titanium do I have right now? 1, 2. Then I need 4 more, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2 for the ladder. And boom. 5, boom, boom. Oh wait, what? Why can't I build it there? Usually you can. There's a little bit of an issue. Maybe you can build the ladder first, maybe? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Alright, so it's okay. So anyway, checklist now. We got a ton of radio messages. There's actually one more. I'll go over what we did today while this is going, while we read this radio message.
This is Life Pod 7.
Alright, anyway,
Coordinates
so
attached. Pod is structurally
LifePod
sound, but the
7,
fabricator's
we haven't visited LifePod 12, so I'm
Requesting
thinking
assistance.
we visit
7 out.
wherever this is.
Signal
So it's
coordinates
corrupted.
Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Alright, it's okay. So we're going to visit next episode, LifePod 12. We got blueprints for our beloved prawn suit, which is right here. The Neptune launch platform. We also upgraded our base to look like this. So we got an extra room, the bioreactor. Our farms are looking perfect. We got the laser cutter and the propulsion cannon right here. We also got the rebreather, the ultra high capacity tank, the ultra glide fins, the thermoblade, the blueprints for the battery charger. We got the modification station, and we got beds. And then I already told you we got all this stuff. So that right there is what I call a successful episode. And Denny Dog out. See you guys next episode.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just to throw me in the family. Credit cards in the scam.